Myself Raj, welcome to Raj Online Trainings. In the series of Java Programming Complete Placement course, in the last video we have seen how to download and install Java, that is 24 version, and how to develop Java application at command prompt. In this video, we are going to learn how to develop a Java application in Visual Studio Code. Here we are going to make use of IDE. IDE means Integrated Development Environment, and related to Java we are having IDEs like Eclipse, IntelliJ, JDeveloper, JBuilder, MyEclipse, and we can even make use of Visual Studio Code. So in this course I am going to make use of Visual Studio Code to develop our Java applications. In order to develop Java application using Visual Studio Code, first of all we need to install Java, and in the last videos I have shown how to download and install Java and how to develop applications also. So to check whether Java has been installed successfully on your operating system, open command prompt and use the command java-version. So which is going to show the version for us, 24 version. So Java is installed in our operating system. Now, in order to develop Java application in Visual Studio Code, we need to install Visual Studio Code first. So to install Visual Studio Code, open search engine like Google and search here for Visual Studio Code download. First we need to download Visual Studio Code. So open this link, download Visual Studio Code, open this link, code.visualstudio.com, open this link. And you can download this Visual Studio Code on Windows operating system, Linux or Mac. In our case, let us go with Windows. Then it's going to download the software for us. And once the download is complete, we need to install this Visual Studio Code download. So it is taking some small time to download. Once the download is complete, just click on the download file to run the application. So click on this download file to run the application. Run this. Accept the license agreement. Click on next button. Then click on next button. Then select start menu folder, Visual Studio Code. Click on next button. And here make a check mark to create a desktop shortcut and add open with code. So when you are having a folder, I want to open that folder in Visual Studio Code, so make a check mark to this, add open with code, and even for this directory also, for all the things make a check mark and click on next button and click finally install. Once the installation is completed, it's going to create a desktop shortcut to us. The installation is in progress. So either you can launch from here or I'm unchecking, I'm clicking on finish, and you can find a shortcut on desktop. So here you can find a shortcut here, Visual Studio Code. Run this application. Right? So close the welcome screen. Now here we want to work with Java. In this Visual Studio Code, we can use it for developing web applications like HTML, CSS, JavaScript. We can even work with Angular, Bootstrap, all those things. Now I want to use this Visual Studio Code for Java. In order to make use of this Visual Studio Code for Java, we need to add a Java extension here. How to add a Java extension is, here you can find extensions. This symbol we need to click. So here I am keeping mouse pointer here, so you can see extensions. Click here and search for the extension. Simply type here Java. Simply type Java. And you can see extension pack for Java. You can see the option C, extension pack for Java. Select this extension pack for Java and just we need to click on this install. So it's going to add the extension pack like debugger for Java, test runner for Java, Gradle, okay, project manager, Maven, all those packages will get installed. Just our work is to click on this install button. Just click here install. So it will take some little bit time to do this installation process. As I need to add 7 extensions, it will take some little bit time to do this installation. So what we have to do, go to extensions, and in extensions we have to type Java, and what we have to select here, extension pack for Java. Right? Then done. Once it is done, then one more thing what we need to do is, we need to search for one more, like code runner. Search here, what here, code runner. Code runner, so here you can see here code runner, select this code runner and click here install. This is to run our code, Java code. Either you can run C, C++, Java like this. Install this. So just click on this trust publisher and install. That's it. So with this we complete the installation part and adding the extensions in our Visual Studio Code. Now click on the same extensions and this window will get closed. Now let us create one simple Java application in Visual Studio Code. For that, let us create one folder. Let us create one folder. Open folder. Let me say open folder. And let us work in C drive. Let me create one folder like Java programs for YouTube. Now, let me select this folder. Let me select this folder. So here we are working in this Java programs. Just click on S here. Now let us create one new file. How to create a new file? You can see the options here in this Java programs. You can see the option here, new file. Just click here, new file, and let me go with the name like welcome.java. The extension what we give for Java files is .java. So press enter key. You can see the file got created. Now, so what makes a Java program? It's a collection of classes. So just to create a class, let me go with the class name welcome. Then now to go with main method, just you can say here public static void main. See, while typing only you are getting see the options here. Public static void main, select here, and see automatically it's going with the main method with open and close curly braces. Now type system.out.println. Just to type here system.out.println. See here S by S, you can see the option system.out.println and go with the message welcome to Raj Technologies. Right? And every statement in Java should end with semicolon, and Java is case sensitive programming language. Then you have written the program. Now save the file, or you can go with the option auto save so that the files will get saved automatically. Now the next step here, we have to run the program. So to run the program, you can see the options here. You can see this one. You can see this. So click here. It's going to run our code. Click on this here. It's showing, it's going to open the output console window, and see it's showing the output welcome to Raj Technologies. Even if you click here also run, it's going to run our code here. See here, it's going to open terminal and it's going to run our code. Right? So this is the way to develop a Java application in Visual Studio Code. So for this course, I'm going to make use of Visual Studio Code with Java extension to develop our Java applications. And one more point you can observe. See, after compiling our Java code, see when you run, it is going to compile and run the program. See, it is generating a file called as welcome.class file, which we call as what? Bytecode. Which we call bytecode. Right? So please practice this. Very important one. So in the next classes, when we are developing Java applications, I'm going to make use of Visual Studio Code IDE to develop Java applications. Please practice this. Please subscribe, like and share. Thank you.